they're legitimate in the eyes of the people who create them, and therefore ignoring them or discounting them leads to many policy catastrophes. And I think what happened in Afghanistan, at least my diagnosis over the past 25 years, was a significant underestimation of the ability and the creativity of the people of Afghanistan. So after August 2021, we took our mission seriously of becoming a place where people come together to solve problems, and we saw a huge problem that faced many of our colleagues, our collaborators, our friends, and we felt that we couldn't just sit on our hands, that we had to do something. And we're just so grateful for the opportunity to host so many scholars here. At one point, we had 12. It wasn't easy. We upset a lot of people in the administration by moving so quickly. But I think it was so rewarding for us as a community. What we see here today is a manifestation of the work that we think is so important. When we started these activities, we wanted to ensure that this work didn't just result in hosting scholars or hosting conferences, but that instead it resulted in sustained activities that were really based in notions of pluralism and viewpoint diversity. And these are two values that are extremely important to us at our center, because sometimes universities sort of fall short in their efforts to promote these ideas. And these are core values to us at our center. So it was just 2 years ago that we hosted a conference with USIP of blessed memory, and the American Institute of Afghanistan Studies and the Holling Center for International Dialogue here at Pittsburgh. We tried to bring as many scholars from Afghanistan here to Pittsburgh as we could to begin a discussion about what scholarship will look like in the future, how this scholarship can be sustained, and what kinds of activities could we or others support that really came from the voice of scholars from Afghanistan. So we're delighted to see this initiative led by Bashir and his colleagues. We think that this is a very important and hopeful initiative that will sustain this academic community long into the future, but not just sustain this academic community. We think this is very important to sustain the future of the country, because the ideas that come from all of you will shape the future of Afghanistan. And we want you to know that our center is always open to ideas and initiatives that support pluralism and viewpoint diversity in Afghanistan in the future. We think ALPA is an important organization that really sows the seeds of this in the long term, because it's so based in those ideas of bringing people together. You know, after such violent displacement, it's easy for us to get caught up in blaming what went wrong, who did what. We do that in American public policy quite a lot. I'm still not done. But to move forward as a community, we have to work together. And that means overcoming differences. And some of those differences are very, very real, and they're not going away. And we don't want those differences to go away, because those differences are key to pluralism. And as Omar has written so beautifully, Omar Sadr has written so beautifully, that pluralism is really the basis for the future of the country. So I will just stop here, but I just wanted to thank AIAS, who's been such a gracious partner in this work for so many years, and we always love having Tom Barfield back to Pittsburgh. I think we need to rent you an apartment or buy you a home at least, because you're here so often. I want to thank my colleagues at CGM who put in so much work, Luna, Grace, Alexa, Lauren, Lana, Tinto, who really just did incredible work getting everyone here and hosting this event. And finally, Bashir, just thank you to you from the deepest parts of our heart for convening this community and making this community happen. We're excited to see the work that you produce, not just here this weekend, but in the months and years to come. And we hope to see this conference convene one day soon in Kabul. So thank you.